Now, Githunguri Member of Parliament Gathoni Wamuchomba has termed the President William Ruto's flagship project on affordable housing as the biggest scam in Kenyan history. This issue will be the biggest scam in the history of the country, she stated that. She went on to explain that the motive behind the program is to collect revenue through the housing levy. She said this, and I quote, "The reason why I have been criticizing this housing levy is because somebody is using the name housing levy to collect tax, but the said tax is not going to the housing program." End of quote. She further slammed the affordable housing project, affirming that it is a punitive and that there are other alternative ways to solve the housing crisis in the country. The Githunguri MP went on to allege that the government is using the housing levy as a cover-up to pay the national debt. She said this, and I quote, "The thinking behind the housing levy is a means of collection of money that we desperately need to pay loans. Someone wittingly crafted it as a housing program so that people can accept it because lack of decent housing is one of the country's pressing needs." End of quote. The legislator pointed out that most of the houses being launched by President William Ruto were initiated by the former regime. She called out the current government for imposing the controversial housing levy tax, yet the former President Uhuru Kenyatta did not take that road. The MP said this, and I quote, "Right now, the houses President Ruto is launching were started by the previous regime. The houses in Ruiru were started by Uhuru Kenyatta. It is a private partnership thing that was started earlier on." End of quote. Wamuchomba further questioned whether the houses launched by the former president were financed by the housing levy. Except for Githunguri MP Gathoni Wamuchomba, at least 148 MPs, mostly from Kenya Kwanza, supported the finance bill that was asserted into law by President William Ruto on June 26, 2023, after being passed in the National Assembly, bringing into effect the housing levy. This is Cuba News.